Spendthrifts of Time today on Fortitude through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. I know I say this all the time, but I absolutely love this lesson because this is something that I notice almost unanimously among all people. And it's the same people who always complain that they don't have time. Here we go. The quote today by Seneca. Remember Seneca the entertainer. We're all geniuses to the history to focus on a single theme. They could never fully express their bafflement at the darkness of the human mind. No person would give up even an inch of their estate, and the slightest dispute with a neighbor can mean hell to pay. Yet we easily let others encroach our lives. Worse, we often pave the way for those who will take it over. No person hands out their money needlessly to passerbys, but how many do each of us hand out our lives? We're tight-fisted with property and money, yet think too little of wasting time and energy, the one thing about which we should all be the toughest misers. Very long-winded quote. And what Seneca is saying is we are very conscious about how we spend our money, right? But no one really cares about how we spend our time. And so again, allow me to elaborate. Today, there's going to be endless interruptions in your day. Phone calls, emails, visitors, social media, DMs, coworkers, all these things, right? And Booker T. Washington observed that the number of people who stand ready to consume one's time to no purpose is almost countless. So what he's saying is, Booker T. Washington is saying, hey, listen, man, any countless number of people will be time wasters for you. They won't care about your priorities. They won't care about your purpose. They will suck the time and energy out of you like little vampires. Now, a philosopher, on the other hand, knows that their default state should be found in reflection and inner awareness. That is why they diligently protect their personal space from the intrusions of the world. Time. So Seneca reminds us that while we may be good at protecting our physical property, we are far too lax in enforcing our mental boundaries. Property can be regained. Money can be remade. There's quite a lot of it out there. But time is the irreplaceable asset. You can't buy more. You can't make more. You can't trade for more. You can't manipulate it. It is the master. And this is why, and here's where I'm going to go with my little rant or my little lesson today, my little reflection. I do a lot of things. And one of the most common responses to when someone asks me what I do, and I tell them the things I do, oh, I'd love to do that, but I don't have time. Oh, yeah? You don't have time to go to the gym. Got it. Well, one of my favorite quotes is, the billionaire and the bum get the same 24-hour clock. One just knows how to use it more efficiently. True. Another one that I love. If you want to get something done, ask a busy man to get it done, and he'll get it done. You ask a lazy man to get it done with all kinds of time on his hands, it still won't get done. These are all true, right? So why is it so important? Right now, I want you to think about someone in your life that has passed. Loved one, family member. For me, bandit maybe, best friend. Think about how valuable that time was that you had with that person. Think about how valuable that time was to that person. Now, think about all the things that you do to waste time. How important is those things? And so I ask you, if you really reflect on that, what would you give for me for one more walk with Bandit, one more conversation with Mama Bear, right? But we needlessly will swipe through social media, look at other people's shit, other people's lives, and not live our own. We'll watch TV and look at the jesters, right? The entertainers portraying some character that they are not, simply to distract us. Or maybe entertain us, but really, for a lot of people, it's distraction, right? They want to get into a Netflix series. Why? To avoid reality, to avoid life. Now listen, I'm guilty for watching the occasional Netflix series. I'm an introvert. I will watch a movie after I pay my dues, after my 2 workouts are done, after all of that stuff is done, after I've hit my max on my whoop, after I've done my reading, after I've done my stoic time, after I've reviewed my life plan, which is a daily thing. I do that after, because that is the little bit of fringe time left over, that after all the things that are important to me. Remember, things which matter the most should never be at the mercy of things which matter the least. Right now in your life, remember this. Things which matter the most should never be at the mercy of things which matter the least. I know, I listen, I work at this, and I know there's still things in my life. I am efficient. I am the most optimized human being that I know. And I know that there's still room for me to take advantage of life. And listen, I don't want to give everyone a case of FOMO, fear of missing out here. But when I talk to people, it's all the excuses. Oh, I can't do that because, oh, I can't do that because, oh, I wish I did that. I wish. You know, even when I, military. Oh, I wish I did that, but, right? Let me ask you a question. Do you hear me say that? Hey, I wish I tried that. Wish I took that swing. No, you will never hear me say that. For one very simple reason, is because I take action. I invest the time in the experience, because that experience, that knowledge, that adventure, that lesson, that means the most. That is taking this very short time that I have on this planet, this very, very short, brief period that I have to be a steward for this body, a very short period of time that I hold this life in trust for me to do something with it. So no, I don't have regrets. I don't have, oh, I wish I did, or oh, I should have, or oh, I didn't have the time to. No, those words will never come out of my mouth, because I prioritize my priorities. I say that I'm going to do something, then I do that thing. I have an idea. It turns into a vision. The vision turns into a written goal. The written goal turns into an action plan. The action plan turns into daily disciplines. The daily disciplines lead me to the adventure. I talked about this yesterday. I have systemized my life that I am one click at a time through my phone. And someone would say, well, you're, too involved in electronics, or you can make the whatever. But think about the benefit that I have to that, right? I don't have to be worried about my next step. I don't have to be thinking about the next move. Because I've built these systems and processes in my place, And Shawn, what the hell does he mean by systems and process, right? So I'm going to turn on my screen here. This is a Trello board, right? This is my team. So every time they do something for me, all these things, this is my SOP, my day 0 SOP for my work. Day 1 SOP, day 2 SOP. I have systemized everything in my life so that it happens, and I've automated things. I've delegated things that are above my skill set. Document preparation, following up on tasks, doing the administrative side of my business, the hard skills, not my skill set. There are people on my team that are much better at that. So again, I don't waste my time, which for me could be 2 hours doing a task that someone else can do in 15 minutes for a fraction of the cost. I have no ego in the fact that I don't believe that I own any one of these tasks or I can do them any better than anyone else on my team. What I realize is I align the skill sets, delegate, put the right person in the right position, and then I just live my life one click at a time so that I can actually be present in the moment. I can actually be present in the moment. So, yeah, I don't want to be doing administrative stuff. I would rather be meditating in the middle of the airport. And yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, early in my life, early in my journey, early in my recovery journey, my growth journey, I would answer every DM, every question that came in, every person, either good or bad, I would have a response for. Every day, several DMs across several platforms. Questions. Hey man, how'd you do that? Hey, you're an asshole. You know, the whole the whole gamut. Love those. But think about the amount of time that I was wasting with those time wasters, right? Those people are just sitting on their fucking couch or sitting on their fat ass or doing whatever, not doing the thing that I'm doing, but commenting about it one way or the other. Hey, I wish I could, or give me excuses why they can't. Heard. Gotcha. But what the one thing they're absolutely doing is taking away from my ability to invest another ounce into my adventure, my time, my life, my purpose, my mission, my people, right? So, watch these vampires. They're fucking dangerous, man. They will grab on you, they'll start sucking, and they will not let go. I know that sounds a little scary, so on that, watch your time, and on that, I'm getting in the shower.